welcome back to another episode of my Let's Play. I have actually already recorded this once, the beginning of it anyway, and my file got corrupt. Basically I did the bottom row over there, but I've left the next row up so we can do that together. Basically the mob farm is now eight layers. I was only going to do 5, but I've done 8. So yeah, alright, let's make our way over there and we'll attempt to do that row together, just so I can give you a basic understanding of how this system is going to work. Right, damn it. I'm not quite too sure how I'm gonna, or what I'm gonna do to decorate this yet. So if you've got any, god damn it. Yes, if you've got any ideas, and please don't be afraid to stick them in the comments. Any ideas would be absolutely great. Alright, let's try again. Right, yeah, we're going to do this row up there. So let's we'll stick the blocks on first actually. Right, this is the piston, obviously inside that's controlling the water. So we're going to put a block on that, and then underneath, so the redstone is going to run on this to power this block, which will power the piston. Okay. Let's just get this run round. I'm wasting snow. It is taking so long to make all this snow. And basically that just wraps around and does the same thing the other side. Right, let's see if we can get up there. Right, let's get some redstone. Right, so this is what's going to be getting powered. Okay. I believe this is just long enough, and what's going to be happening is we're going to have a redstone tower going down the side here, down the back, and hopefully it's long enough to power both sides is the plan. So that's the basics of how the redstone's laid out. I want to get the rest of this scaffolding removed, and I'll get worked out what the position of the redstone tower. The sun's setting, so I'll probably have a sleep, and I'll see you in a second. Right, hello everybody. I have worked out where the redstone tower is going to go. It turns out it's worked out quite well. It's down behind the tube that I've got, straight up there. Not too sure how I'm going to build this yet, but I thought we'd try and experiment this together, because to start with I'm going to have to just understand which way round I'm doing it, and then work our way up. Okay. Torches go like this, all the way up. So yeah, gonna be a bit of fun building. I don't think I've ever built a redstone tower this high like this. Basically what's gonna happen is I'm gonna do that all the way up. Yeah, all the way to the top, very top of the actual mob farm. Hopefully I've got enough torches. So yeah. And then basically what's going to happen is the clock is basically going to go in my little room, and it's going to control that bottom block right there. we're just going to control the whole system once I actually get this built. But I think what I'll do is I'll get this built off camera, and I shall see you at the top. Right, welcome back to a nice rainy night. See if we can jump down here. Right, as you can see, if you look just in between there, the torch tower is in. Okay, that's that all the way up. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the rest of the redstone in that I've already showed you, which just wraps around the side, a couple of repeaters on each level, and get the rest of the scaffolding out, and we'll be right back. Right then everybody, the tower is in. Looks pretty cool, I think, and yes, if you noticed my levels, I did just fall off and die. It was bound to happen at least once working on a project that's high up in the air like this. Try and get a bit of distance so we can see this torch tower. See how crazy it looks. Look at that. So as you can see, the bottom one is actually on, next one up's off, next one up's on, off, on, off, on, off. So yeah, at any one time there'll be 4 platforms, 4 spawning pads on at a time that are able to spawn, and 4 that's off. Okay, well, I have forgotten we need to slab all this redstone so that no mobs spawn on it. So I'm going to get this done, and then I think I'll meet you in the basement area, and we'll get this clock done so this we can get this system up and running. Only bit I'm not looking forward to is caving. It is going to be weeks of off-camera work caving. Absolutely loads of it, to basically to light up the area so that we get more spawn rates. So yeah, I'm going to work my way back up here. I don't know why, because I haven't got the slabs with me. God, so unorganised. We've got snowballs coming out of the yazoo. Right, I'm going to have to run back to base and get the slabs, because we're using spruce wood on this. And I'll meet you back downstairs to get the clock up and running. Okay. That does look pretty crazy. I probably should have followed that pattern all the way around so it looked better. Because at the moment we've only got it on the 2 sides and the back. Now see, the black has the torch tower. Looks pretty mental, I think. But obviously all this needs to be decorated. Excuse me, it's getting very late here while I'm recording. I'm going to take myself off to bed soon. Try and get this episode done though. Really want to get this mob farm up and running today. If we can, folks, that would be great. Let's just see how we go. Have we got any slabs in here? Oh, we got some spruce wood. That'll do. Right then, guys, I shall see you in the basement. Ta-ta! Right then, everybody. Before we go down into the basement, I just want to show you that I've put all the slabs on. I do quite like this design. It's quite plain, but it looks quite good at the same time, I think. I'm thinking about actually putting snow blocks down this side. So if we look at this, the back side, try and ignore the tower, because they go straight along. I think it would look better. It's all kind of Chinese kind of style. Right, let's get down to the basement. Ooh, hold there. Right, let's just turn the render distance up a little bit. I'll turn it down because I was having a couple of lag issues. Don't quite know why, but we'll grab the parts to get this clock built, and yeah, it will get the machine up and running. We need to get rid of all these posts as well that I've got dotted about. Really need to do something with this feet on this, because I really don't like this anymore. It doesn't do it justice. And I need to come up with a design for this bottom part, but we probably might work on that next episode. Start getting some things tidied up. We need to definitely get some work done in the bunker down there. What I might actually do is do some decorating in the room where the mobs are going to drop into. Right, what are we after? Oh yeah, check out the horse armour. I've spent a little bit of time sorting out the boxes, and I've come across 3 diamond horse armour. We're going to need a chest. Going to need at least 2 comparators. We might need 1 repeater. We definitely ain't going to need a whole stack. Got some there. We definitely ain't going to need this much redstone. We need a redstone block. I do have a slight problem. I need 2 hoppers. I might have to go and rob 2, just so that we can get this system up and running. Where's this guy? Oh. If there's none in this box, I'm going to have to rob a couple. Nope. Right, I'm going to rob 2 just so we can get the system up and running. Forgot I need 2 sticky pistons. Walk out of the room for 5 seconds. And we get a slime. This area needs to be slabbed, because this appears to be in a slime chunk. Sorry, I've still got a bit of a cold. Yeah, we'll get 2 sticky pistons. We'll get the clock built, and hopefully the system runs okay. Later on, I think I might put a way of shutting it down, just in case it gets too laggy. Yeah, I'll make my way over there. Right then. The clock is going to go in here. This is the block that needs to be powered, which will then change the signal all the way up. So we're going to need a repeater into that to power it. I think I might build the clock in here somewhere. Yeah, I think we build it in here just in case when we come to decorating this room we want to hide it, and it's going to make it a lot easier to actually fit because I can put the redstone block there with, where's my pistons, 2 hoppers, you put one there and one there. Block. What am I doing? Hold shift and place it. See if and get rid of these out of the way a minute. 2 hoppers obviously need to point into each other. This is a, if you don't know, this is a automatic clock. I do have a tutorial on this in my channel, and I also have a tutorial for a semi-automatic one, which works once you press a button. No, it's not that way round. Not quite with it today. Goes into a block, which goes into redstone. Okay. So then once we turn this on, we put a set amount of items in here. It's going to move this redstone block in. Come on, blocks out my way. Trying to explain this here. Didn't mean to do that. But that should. Oh, we're getting some lag. I am going to stick a couple of blocks here just in case anything survives. Oh, is that all we got? Looks like it. It's a long way out. Well, I think I've worked out to be 15 items in here. There we go. Because of the height of the tower as well, each one of these counts as one tick where it goes up. I might add a couple more anyway, just in case. Oh, we're getting some lag. Oh, nice. Nice. That is nice. Any more? Oh, here they come. I think maybe a couple more items in there because it seems to not quite give it enough time to spawn. Although they are spawning. Might stick 5 more in. Oh, skeleton. Where's all these goodies going then? Am I picking them up? Must be. Yeah. I'm pretty certain nothing's going to survive that drop. Even with armour, I wouldn't have thought they would. I don't know, I think that is definitely switching too quickly and not quite giving him enough time to spawn, because he only seemed to be spawning on the top layer, and obviously that's going to get a longer delay. Yeah, definitely needs more. And obviously this, we haven't done any caving whatsoever. Alright, I'm going to stick 7 in. So how many? What's that? 25. We'll go 30. We're definitely getting some lag. So it's got to be spawning. Come on, switch. Bit concerned why it looks like there's a heart. It's up. I'm hoping that's my render distance. I hope. No, that's a cloud. Okay, that's a bit worrying. It must be night out. Because we're getting nothing. Oh. Yeah, there's no way that guy was ever going to survive that drop. Right. See you in a second. Right, welcome back everybody. Right, I thought for the rest of the episode we'll get a little bit of decorating done. I have dug out the floor area of the mob drop area, and basically what the plan is, I'm going to do for the minute is just stick a couple of hoppers down, a couple of chests down, there we go, couple of chests down just so we can collect the materials that we're actually getting, so it's not going to waste. Wow, that was a lot of glass. But I also want to get this glass in, and I've noticed I keep tutting in videos. I'm really sorry about that. I'm trying to stop myself from doing it, but I am struggling. I'm slowly getting used to this whole recording malarkey. I'm really enjoying it, but I am going to be nicking some of these hoppers again. This project seems like it's never going to be finished. Well, to be honest, this project will never have an end to it, because obviously the amount of we've got at the moment, mind you, I've not even counted them. That's not even close to the amount of items in the game. Not even close. But one thing I really do want to do is get a window in here. I was thinking about doing it the full length. Bar 1, I'm thinking. So it's like that. That one over there, we need to get over and repair that. It's really irritating. Oh, these boxes are right in the way. I'll have to get that sorted off camera, ready for the next episode. But yeah, we'll get some glass in here, just so we can see what's going on. I need to have a look into where to put the water streams, where to bring them up. Not really too sure where to do that yet. It's something that still needs to be looked into. Stick that there for now. That one can go. So yeah, need to get these what's going on there then? I need to get these, what am I trying to say? These slimes into an area. No idea where yet. But I do know I want to get a reducer in somewhere so that we can split them down. I was also thinking I might get them to come, like might divide them into their sizes. in an area instead of splitting them down, and just in case we want to do something later on with the bigger slimes, unless we put a way of turning the reducer on and off. Yes, I thought I wanted to make these. Yeah, at least we can see in there now. I'll leave this bit open because I use this to get down here. Yeah, it's looking good, and obviously if we build anything further down we'll have some more windows in. Should look pretty cool. Obviously I've opened up this area over here, which I'm going to continue to open up a bit more. I might extend it to the size of the shape of the is it night out? Yeah, it is. I might do the shape of the bridge on that wall and then follow it through, dig the whole lot out all the way through, because we've got a lovely ravine there which later on we need to do something with, and this all needs lighting up for the time being because it's affecting our spawn rate. Making way more glass than I need, but I really like this light stained glass because it's really it's probably one of the best to see through because the lines are pretty much see through in it, which I really like. There he is, look at that, we can even see him jumping about. Wicked. Yeah, because later on we might make like a poor man's mob system, and we might actually end up using the slime to basically push the mobs off. I'm just sticking this down just for a minute, just so I can see where I'm putting these hoppers. Really need to do something about iron. Might get basically I'm thinking I might get a zombie spawner, which we've got a few of in this area, set up so that we can cure some villagers. That's what I'm thinking. How can we do this? Yeah, cure some villagers just so that we can then get a, what does he call it? I can't think what we call it now. Iron Golem farm, there we go, sorry. You can get a Iron Golem farm up and running. I haven't brought enough hoppers, have I? Damn it. Yeah, just... Hey, what was that? What in the hell was that noise? A bit of a funky noise considering all we got was... we got sugar there, that must... The mobs are dropping like mad. You see why I really want to get some hoppers in here. Damn, didn't bring enough. Right, I'm going to go and get some more hoppers. I'll get this in. Probably get this done off camera. I need to get something shaped up basically with this room. I've been thinking about putting a circle in, but I'm not too sure at the moment. I might go down that route. It'll probably look pretty cool. And what I was thinking is doing, obviously, a circle where you've got 4 as a centre, which would be the centre of this would be in that. And what we'll probably do is embed these in the floor. See, I'm still losing loads here. embed these in the floor with carpets on and get something funky done on the walls. Clock's working really well. It's actually giving them enough time to spawn, so that's brilliant. Just put these back in there. Right then guys, I shall get a few bits done off camera and I'll catch you in the next episode. I hope you've enjoyed this episode and I look forward to hearing any comments from you. Would be great. And I'll catch you in the next one. Ooh, we've got another slime. Where is he? There he is. Hey. Right, catch you next time. Bye.